we'll kick it on over to you. The 100 meters. Want to start us off with the men's 100? What are your predictions for the Olympics, Paris 2024?
Yeah.
100 meters.
So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it like this: bronze medal, the Jamaican, Kashane Thompson. Silver medal, I got Fred Curley. Gold medal, Noah Lyles. Pretty easy selection. One of my most confident selections actually was the 100.
All right. So I want to first preface, we did not talk about our predictions together. So I promise you, I have no idea what he is saying, and he has no idea what I am saying. I also picked Shane Thompson, Fred Curley, then Noah Lyles.
Wow.
Yes, it's the same one. I promise. We did not talk about this before we went into this. Why do you got that three in that order?
Well, obviously, I took Noah because he's obviously got the most confidence probably headed right now after popping that 981 just 2 weeks ago. Reigning world champ. He's got a lot to prove to himself and the world. So I took Noah comfortably first. Second, I took Fred because he was counted out for so long and then just let his nuts hang at U.S. trials and showed everybody like, hey, I'm still here. Like, so as far as the dog goes, he's the biggest dog in the field mentality wise. And then third, I took Kashane. Obviously, he has the world lead headed into the meet, and he's put down some great stuff. But to beat those guys at the biggest event, don't think so. But I do think he will leave with a medal.
Yeah. For me, yeah, I picked I've gotten Noah winning mainly like one because of the championship pedigree of like he did the triple last year. We've seen him just continue to improve like within these 100 meters. Like he's beating people in like that he needs to beat in order to be successful in here. And it's you're like, oh, but he doesn't have the world lead. Or Kashane, when he ran his 977, it was in rounds as well, in a championship there as well. I think it was at their national championship. And that's true. Sure, it is true. I take the fact that you have someone that was a champion this time last year, that has done this before and knows what it takes. Like I take that like pretty heavily into, what it is that I'm going to, predict for you. Like I look at it, from the basketball perspective of like Oklahoma City Thunder were one of the best young basketball teams this past year, but they were all like rookies, sophomores, under 23. And then what happened in the playoffs? They met up with some vets and it didn't work because there are people that have been there before and know what it takes to win. I weigh that heavy. Like we have people that know what it takes to win. Noah Lyles knows what it takes to win. Fred Curley knows what it takes to win. Notably, as you can see, I didn't have Fred making the team, but with Fred on the team, I feel more confident in him medaling than I did in him medaling at the trials, because I think that once the lights are brighter, he performs. So yeah, that's why I got him in that top three too.
I love it, man. I love it, man. I'm glad we came to a good agreement on that one there.
But there's a couple notable names of people that aren't there. Fernando Manyala, we don't have him there. Letsili Tebogo, obviously the last Olympic champion as well, with Marcel Jacobs. Why are you leaving them off the team or off the podium?
I mean, it was honestly just pretty simple for me. Omanyala is a folder, if we're being, frank. Jacobs has been banged up, been around, jumped a couple different training groups and stuff. Like, I'm just not that confident in him heading into this meet, especially to run 980 or faster. I think that's kind of going to be like the threshold there as far as like gold, silver. You might get a bronze with like a 988, but otherwise, I don't see him touching that right now. And then Tobago, I don't see it. I didn't forget about him. Believe me, when we moved to the 200, but that's I just felt more confident in the other three guys.
Yeah. I don't see anything for Jacobs. Like I haven't, like, sure, you're the Olympic champion a few years ago, but I haven't seen anything from you this year,
Yeah,
and that makes me think that you're going to be going to uncharted territories with this. Like if the way that we were running in the beginning of the year is what we were running continue like right now, where a lot of people were, still running 9.9s and 10 O's, then all right, maybe you can sneak something in there. But we're ramping up. Like all of that talk of this is a slow year, this is a down year, this is a bad year. It's out the window. People started just ramping up when they needed to, which it's interesting that we're not talking about that more, of how everyone was saying this is a crappy year for the sprints, and over the last, it just showed people are getting ready for when it matters. And so yeah, I just don't have him. Fernando Manyala, like, haven't seen it in the championship before yet. Like, I need to see it in the championship.
Yeah.
Tebogo, yeah, once again, similar thing. We'll hear about him later, but I just can't put him
This is kind of an interesting Olympics with the 1 and the 2. Like both Olympic champions and the over 100, 200 are kind of like second thoughts, like afterthoughts at this point. I mean, obviously 4 years, a lot changes in 4 years, but or actually this is only 3 years really.
Yeah.
This Olympic cycle, but I mean, we can move to the 2. I didn't put DeGrasse in the medal contention. I would be, is he going to make the final in this? Same with Jacobs. Jacobs is going to make the final. 10-0 is cute, bro, but it's not going to get you in the final. I don't think.
I agree with you, man. It's going to be close. But want to go to the women's side first.
Oh, the women's side. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's get to the women's side. Who you
take
got?
that first?
Yeah.